This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
secession.
We call ourselves porcupines for a reason.
That's right. You gotta be friendly with people sometimes in order to
Well,
wake them up.
the point is that the porcupine is a very gentle animal
You guys lose my
that will not mess with you unless you threaten it.
Okay.
And that's the way we are. Hi, I'm Spike. Spike Freedom.
Oh, independent.
And you are libertarian-minded, I assume?
I'm Vice Chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus here in New Hampshire.
Awesome.
Dave Ridley here signing in for ridleyreport.com. Peter Bearse campaigning as an independent for Congress.
Offended.
I beg your, what were you saying? What were you saying?
Patting a porcupine, a lovable creature, unless offended and has to defend himself.
So Peter has come to Porcupine Fest this June 2008 to campaign with Free Staters for his run for independent.
Well, what are your, well, philosophically, what would you consider your views to be? I mean, I don't want to sign something, and
Why?
I don't really, I decided this is the first time I met you, so.
My views are very simple. I represent, as I have my whole life, a grassroots politics which counts people first.
Mm-hmm.
Congress has been corrupted by too much big money, and people aren't counting for nearly enough, and Congress isn't doing the public's business very well. So I've got three primary points in my platform. One is change Congress, and it makes me part of a national movement which has just been getting underway the last few months to change the rules by which Congress does business. And it starts with no money from lobbyists, no money from PACs, and other pledges. The other one is make an end, actually, to the financial arms race that congressional campaigns have become, which counts people out. You shouldn't have to buy access, but that's what it's come to. The third is downsize Washington. Let's bring money out of Washington down home, where people can really make a difference and see how they can make a difference.
Is it eliminating taxes?
Well, you can't eliminate taxes, but I want to have a tax system which is totally reformed, eliminate the income tax, substitute a fair tax, and if that doesn't pass, a flat tax. Much simpler.
I don't agree with the flat tax or the fair tax, and I do believe we can eliminate taxes, but you're for smaller government overall?
Yes,
Then I can support you then.
I am for smaller government.
Yeah, if you are for smaller government, I can support you.
I did a book on
If you're for
get down to a smaller scale.
if you're for downsizing government, then that's a good first step for
I
me.
remember one of the bylines, downsize DC.
All right.
We're not registered here yet.
Oh, you're not?
Is that a problem?
We will be.
It is.
We will be shortly.
When these are checked by the local board of supervisors, you won't
At
be
which
counted
point?
unless you've registered by the time they're checked.
Which will be when?
Well, she'll be sometime in August.
Oh, not a
Yeah,
problem.
we're before that. Well, before that. So.
Sure, I love voter registration. I do some of it every year, and I know
Downsizing government, then that's what matters to me.
well, that's the key.
That's the first step for me.
Thank you for coming back from your stroll.
Bearse is running against Democrat Carol Shea-Porter, and then I guess either John Stephen or Jeb Bradley on the Republican side. He'll be an independent in the November election. This is Dave Ridley signing off from Porcupine Fest this June 11th, 2008. Oh, and I should also mention that Peter Bearse is an advertiser on ridleyreport.com. This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Sekel CAI, a company that does collections a whole new way, even if they are sometimes hidden by my mitten. Sekel CAI knows not only do you want your money, they also know you want to keep your customers. Sekel CAI, they collect with respect.
Secession.